Hey guys, welcome back to my channel if you're a returning subscriber, and a big fat welcome if you're new around here. My name is Az, and in today's video we are finally getting back to doing my A to Z challenge, and I'd just like to apologize because we are always finally getting back to doing this particular challenge, but unfortunately that is just the way the cookie crumbles with my upload schedule. Anyways, today we are doing the letter E, and I'm doing an elementary school, which was actually suggested by Catherine Broman. I'm really sorry if I'm saying your name wrong, but I think that's right. I tried spelling it out before recording, so I don't know. If not, I do apologize. But yeah, she suggested like a whole pile of other stuff, to be honest. A whole bunch of buildings beginning with the letter E, but elementary school stuck out to me because, well, I suppose it's a timeless kind of build as well. It's something that people more often than not actually want. So that is what we have gone with. And if you guys have heard of the Get to School, I'm not sure if it's called Get to School. It's basically a school mod where you can send your kids and your teenagers to school, and it sort of makes the whole, I suppose, child growing up life stages a lot more fun, because at the moment in the game they're really boring. Like, I do not enjoy playing with children or teenagers. Even the parenthood pack hasn't changed that, so yeah, that's that one. But this particular mod, and I'm not even sure if it still works. If somebody has like played it recently, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know if it still works or if it's very buggy, because I definitely would look at downloading it again. Basically, you can put down a whole bunch of like custom items like lecterns and activity tables in classrooms, and you just put a whole bunch of things in the particular lot that your children, teenage sims would need to learn, as a school. So I kind of built this lot with that in mind, making it so that it's easy to swap out a few different things for what you might need in school classrooms and whatnot. Now this main building that I'm working on here, the main room with the crazy little curvy shape is the reception area, and then just behind that is the school hall, and I wanted to make it so that it was accessible from two sides. So outside was where the kids would come in and attend their school halls every Friday. I don't know if any other schools do that. I know in New Zealand it's a really common thing that we go and do like it's like a principal's meeting or something like that. I can't even remember what it's called, but yeah, they do that like every week, and you go and figure out what's been happening over the in the school over the week. Do other countries do that? I'm sure it's not just a New Zealand thing. That would be ridiculous, right? But yeah, so that's where that is, and I've kind of also set it up as with the drama class behind the school hall, because that's personally where my drama classes have always been, like really close to the school hall, so it's easy for the drama kids to go from like doing their practice and rehearsal and then maybe go and do like a dress rehearsal on stage, and all of the set is like right there and all that sort of stuff. Eventually I throw in a lighting box as well, but the school hall and the drama classroom was definitely the most fun classrooms and spaces that I actually got to do, as well as the outside area, to be honest, because I didn't want it to make this build just like a general boring typical boxy type school. I wanted to make it colourful and kind of have some fun shapes in there, and I kind of did that as much as I could with the space that I had. There is only so much you can do, but I think that I've more or less kind of managed to achieve that. Behind the cafeteria as well, which is what I'm working on at the moment, is this building, but at the very bottom is the cafeteria. I wanted to put a cooking classroom behind it, but obviously kids can't actually use a lot of things that I actually put in this build, to be honest. So I didn't really put in like stoves or anything like that, because there was no point. I kind of just used my imagination a bit with the kids' science table thing. And just put a whole bunch of activity tables all over the place for kids to use as classrooms. And of course you've got the typical teacher's desk and blackboard like in all of the classrooms as well. But yeah, it's pretty simple really. There's not much to it. I kind of wanted to make it nice and colourful as well, so that's why you've got the 4 different colours, the feature, I call them feature wall section colour things, the green, blue, orange and yellow, because they're nice and bright and they seem like happy colours, so that's what we went with there. And at the moment I'm working on kind of like an outside but undercover hangout space. I kind of wanted to use I love using these island living walls just on angles or sideways, if you know what I mean. They look really cool, so that's what I'm going for here. And I've kind of made it so that it wraps around that entire sort of back corner section of the build as a whole, which is nice. I did cut a lot of this build out, to be honest, because a lot of it is just me faffing about with stuff. And I kind of wanted to sort of minimize that and make it not a very lengthy video, if you know what I mean. I wanted to keep it under 20 minutes, which I finally have managed to do. But I did cut out a fair bit. A lot of it, though, you know, like I said, is stuff that I consider to be kind of, you know, pointless anyway, like just repetitive and that sort of thing. So stuff that I didn't think you guys would be too worried about. But then I guess I don't really know you guys that well, which is why I actually want to know more about you lot, you subscribers of mine. I want to know where you're from. I want to know what country you live in. I want to know if you're having a nice day. You know, what's your favorite color? Do you have a favorite animal? I sound like a total creep at the minute, but I'm not a creeper, I promise. Do you have a dream job? What music are you into? And also the most important question of all, I want to know who your favorite Sims YouTubers are. Small time, big time, doesn't matter. I am looking for more Simmers to watch, more Simmers to draw inspiration from, because in case you haven't heard, I'm kind of lacking in the inspiration department at the moment. It's why my schedule's been a little bit all over the place, but as well as that, I've been missing my partner. He's been away a lot more, so I need more Sims to keep my mind busy and occupied and keep me entertained while he is not around. So if you guys have got any fun Simmers for me to watch, or any that you really like that are small time, or, you know, just particular favorites, they don't even have to be small time, then let me know, because I'd love to hear. My favorite of all time at the minute is Plumbella, so yeah, I already know of her. Even if you yourself have got a small Sims channel that you want me to go and check out, let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, I don't know, love to know who you're watching at the minute. Anyway, the build, there's really not much else to it. It's mostly just, I mean, you've seen all the fun tricks so far. Now it's just a matter of decorating. Although I did just about forget to fully furnish the principal and counselor's office. Like, it's true. I got up to the screenshot point of, you know, the video making process, and then realized, oh shit, I completely forgot to furnish like these 3 rooms. So I had to go back and do it. And before you say as well, I know that kids can't use the basketball hoops or the bites, but I threw them in anyway because it just makes the school look, I don't know, more alive. You know, that's creepy. That makes it sound like Monster House. I mean, like, more used. You know, like kids actually come to school and the school's not completely abandoned, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I cut out a lot of door and light placement because, again, that's the boring stuff that nobody really cares about. And today I just started a TikTok account. I don't know if I will ever use it, but I did my first ever, well, not my first ever, but my first proper attempt at a stop motion video. It's just Azrnyx, you know, is the username. I think I had to use .Azrnyx though, because somebody had already used my username. Rude, eh? How dare they? But yeah, no, that's alright. And yeah, I gave it a go. So if you guys are on TikTok, or TokTok as I've been calling it, just for a lol, you don't have to, but definitely think about checking it out. It was interesting to make a video in last less than a minute. I think I made a 40-second video, and it's literally just my photographer's apartment that I've done so far. But it was interesting to try a different build style. I don't know if I'll actually keep at it, but I don't know, check it out. It was a bit of fun, so maybe not, all good. Anyways, guys, there's really not much to it. I'm up to the furnishing stage at this point, and as you can see, I'm doing the school hall. Eventually the stage will be set. I had to cut out a bit of the stage setting though as well, to be honest, because I started furnishing and with the Get Famous stuff, and then I realized that there is like a lot of cool Get Famous stuff, so I got rather distracted and then had to cut like all of my footage out because I got too distracted playing with props. So yay, that was the reason for that. But overall, pretty happy with how it all turned out. I also included a sound and lighting type booth as well. You would have seen me do that just a little while ago now, but I'm only just now addressing it. Because I know that that is a big part of like putting on productions and plays and that sort of thing, is the sound and lighting guys. So yeah, had to of course include them. Yeah, anyways guys, I am gonna stop talking your ear off. It's just about been 10 minutes. Normally I can't talk this long without, you know, losing my mind. I'm not great at talking right through these. So yeah, anyway, I hope you are having a lovely day wherever you are in the world. I hope you're looking out for one another. I hope you're staying safe, most importantly. And yeah, as usual, this lot is available for download in my gallery down below. Don't forget, if you want to give this challenge a go yourself, hashtag it with as is A to Z, so I can go and check out your builds as well, because that's something that I'd really love to see and check out. So for sure, do that. Finally, please consider liking and subscribing if you haven't already subscribed, and I will talk to you in the next one. Okay, bye.
Like shadows in the atmosphere, charting the stratosphere. Yeah. I prayed for you and kept you near in hopes you'd chase away my fears. I'm on my own, you made it so, and now I'm chasing nightmares. I used to run with you through the great big leaves, laugh at you when you laugh at me. Hope for us because I believe the home was just you and me. I thought you were the one for me, that's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas, oh you meant the world to me. Oh you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, I'm gonna do this on my own. No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh, I thought you were the one for me, that's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas, oh you meant the world to me. Oh you meant the world to me. days, oh, you meant the world to me. I'm just enough to make you smile, and you need me to hold you close, and all your fears that you dream of will disappear and flutter on. Whoa, hold on just a little. We'll meet right here in the middle ground is where we'll stand. Let go of the brittle, 'cause you'll find life is a riddle that we're not meant to understand. Hold on, stop. Hold on, stop. Just look on, and I'll look down, and all your fears have run aground. Then you said, all I ever wanted was to love like this. All I ever needed was to feel like something more than a closed door flat on the floor. I can offer so much more. All I ever wanted was to feel at ease. All I ever needed was to get up off my feet. 'Cause I believe in love. Hold on just a little. We'll meet right here in the middle ground is where we'll stand. Let go of the brittle, 'cause you'll find life is a riddle that we're not meant to understand. Hold on, stop. Hold on, stop. Hold on. Right here. Hold on. Right, stop.
Still